Ni hao, Xin hao, assalamu alaikum, negative, ballet, uh, suicide, uh, greetings, greetings. My name is Kaya. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. I am your hostess. Excuse me. And I am here today with another video. Yes. I figured since I'm off, well, I just got off, but yeah, I'm doing a little research, being newsy, surfing the internet, and I ran across a video, a disturbing video. And it's so crazy that I'm seeing this video that I'm about to play. It's crazy how I seen it because I already watched it, right? And I just got finished saying something about sex trafficking and organ harvesting. Like, I didn't get in depth. That was not what the video was about previously. But I did touch bases on that category because of an encounter that I had twice in 1 week. So apparently, you know, these people want me. Okay, so whatever. It's like everywhere I go, somebody's saying that's like the what, third or fourth time somebody has mentioned that. So, but not in 1 week. It was twice in 1 week. But like two or three or the previous times. But when I first heard it, I was like, oh, that don't even sound right. Like you sound like you crooked. You feel me? And you trying to get me to focus on my car. I don't know. I don't know what the case is, but I'm the type of person. If anybody do any work on my anything, even in my house, like that guy that put the alarm in my home, I follow that nigga everywhere. Everywhere he went, I went. You feel me? And I didn't care how he felt about it because you're in my house. So yeah. But I was apologizing, because I was like, he was okay looking. So I didn't want him to think that, I don't like you. Not like that. You feel me? I like you as a person, because you're a person, you know. Even if he wasn't a person, you know. I like anything. As long as it ain't getting on my nerves and getting me all the way down, you know. But yeah. And then, what is this? Mm, yeah, hold on. So it was ironic how I ran into the video after doing a live video today. So let me share my screen. But before I do, you guys, while I'm getting the screen together and everything, you can grab your drink, grab whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in. Whether that's your snacks, your olive with jalapenos and cheese. I love that with my wine. I love it. And I love it. Or my cheese and crackers. I love it. I don't know. I just, uh, but anyway, grab whatever you need. Make yourself comfortable. Meet me back here, and I'll be setting things up. Y'all see, I already got my avatar up there. That means I'm pissed the fuck off. And it's sad because there's nothing I can do. It's like crazy. But I pray one day I can. That's why I'm trying to work so hard to get things done and to achieve the goals that I want to achieve so that I can help prevent things like this. You know, I mean, I don't know what the fuck y'all nasty ass parents, and that's for the ones who's not paying attention to their children. I'm not saying to every parent, but I don't understand how you fucking nasty ass motherfuckers who you shouldn't be fucking nobody. If you have that type of mindset, not to, I mean, tend to your children, you're neglecting them. Like, this shit is not cute, yo. Like, that ass. It's like when this video was playing, all I could think about is slavery, how they're trying to keep it going and strictly orchestrate that through children. You know, it's just not making any sense to me. You know, but anywho, we'll see. I'm gonna point out a couple of things. I seen these crackers laughing like that shit funny. It made me want to bust through this fucking screen and punch them in their motherfucking face and bust their shit open to the bone. Fuck the white meat, bitch. I want to see your bone. That means I want all that meat off that shit, bitch. I was fucking. I'm gonna wake Carol up because she's still napping. But you know what? I'm telling you. All I'm gonna say is, y'all better pray that God don't let me loose. And I mean that shit. And that's what y'all really scared of. Because the moment God say fucking go, I'm going. And I'm coming for your asses. And that's if God told me to do it. That means I wouldn't give a fuck if I died while doing it. But the moment God tell me to fucking do that shit, even if I gotta transform into my own form, I'm coming for your asses. Trust me. Fuck fight y'all asses in the astral world. Because I do be fucking y'all up. And y'all be fucking me up too. Because I be having bruises and shit. But I'm coming for your ass spiritually. Oh yeah, mentally. As long as I got my motherfucking mind, I'm fighting your asses. Because y'all about the dumbest ass fucking creatures. You're not even fucking human. You're a fucking creature. And for these fucking crackers to be sitting here and motherfucking laughing like that shit fucking cute and funny was very disturbing to me. Very. So let me share it and break it down. Alright, so I'm not gonna put it on mute because I'm gonna be going. Meaning talking.
Our final witness is Ms. Rodas, who's recognized for 5 minutes.
Look at his dumb ass face. Like he's fucking important. You piece of shit. But don't worry. That's why their children always be on drugs, strung out, and all that kind of shit. The same way them pastors' children be. On the low. Going through so much spiritual shit.
Good afternoon, Chairman McClintock, Ranking Member Japal, and
now watch this bitch here, this man here, but mostly her and him. He's trying to figure out what's going on, peeking out. These people know what's going on. When they let all them children over here and separate them from their parents, we all knew what that was hitting for. Every nigga knew what that was. I know the fuck I did, and if you didn't, then yeah, you better question yourself. You ain't got no God DNA. Cause ain't no way in the fuck nobody knew that they was going to separate them from their children, just like they did us. You feel me? It's the same motherfucking thing, and nobody did nothing. I mean, when are we going to stand up? Until they come knocking at your door, it's going to be fucking too late by then. I seen that in my dream. It was nothing. The way they're going to orchestrate this shit, it is nothing you're going to be able to do but either die or surrender. I was like, let me get the fuck out of Florida. I gotta move closer to home, you know. I won't be so far away from home. That's why I really wasn't worried about Florida. You know, I didn't even want to pay no rent after that. I was like, fuck that. Y'all ain't maintaining this shit. Y'all raising the rent every year. That shit is illegal, bitch. I'm not stupid. I'm not giving y'all shit. No, one thing about me, I don't let people just take from me. You got me fucked up. Oh, really? You think you just gonna take? I don't give a fuck about that. So let me keep going. But watch these two over here. And he just a fucking, he look constipated.
and distinguished members of the committee. It is an honor to be here. I thank you for the invitation to share my testimony.
Like, the
My
fuck out
goal
you ugly,
is to
mister.
inspire action to safeguard the
This
lives
bitch don't
of
even look
migrant
like she
children,
fucking look like she rolled
including
right
the
out of bed and threw her
staggering
clothes on.
85,000 that are missing. Today,
Hey man,
children
hold up.
will
How
work
many
overnight
missing?
shifts are missing. Today, 5,000 that are missing. 85,000 that are missing.
85,000 children are missing. So what the fuck are y'all doing that you're not taking care of your chickens? I mean, like, how fucking hard is it to take care of small children? Meaning, how the fuck are they out of your sight like that? That's one thing I love about my mother, you know, growing up. We had some good moments, but the bad, sadly to say, the bad overshadowed all that shit in my eyes, right? But my mother worked in our school. My mother didn't just let us just freely be anywhere and with any motherfucking body. We weren't allowed to stay over at certain people's houses and certain family members' houses. It just wasn't going down like that, you know?
Today, children will work overnight shifts at slaughterhouses, factories, restaurants to pay their debts to smugglers and traffickers. Today, children will be sold for sex. Today, children will call a hotline to report they are being abused, neglected, and trafficked.
Why she keep looking at this man? Like, who the fuck is she looking at? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, she know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's looking like she know that somebody in that room is doing that shit. I mean, hey, what it look like to you? I mean,
And we don't know if they're going to get the help they need. For nearly a decade, unaccompanied children have been suffering in the shadows. And I have to confess, I knew nothing about their suffering until 2021, when I volunteered to help the Biden administration with the crisis at the southern border. As part of Operation Artemis, I was deployed to the Pomona Fairplex Emergency Intake Site in California to help HHS, Office of Refugee Resettlement, reunite children with sponsors in the United States. I thought I was going to help place children in loving homes. Instead, I discovered that children are being trafficked through a sophisticated network that begins with recruiting in home country, smuggling to the US border, and ends when ORR delivers a child to a sponsor. Some sponsors are criminals and traffickers.
seeing her face, her cheek hot. This one right here, what she said to the sponsors.
Traffickers and members of transnational criminal organizations. Some sponsors view children as commodities and assets to be used for earning income. This is why we are witnessing an explosion of labor trafficking. Now, whether it's intentional or not, it could be argued that the United States government has become the middleman in a large-scale, multi-billion-dollar child.
And look, he's shaking his head like, yep. You know. You see him? Let me rewind that. Look how he's moving his head.
$1 billion child trafficking
See?
operation that is run by bad actors seeking to profit off of the lives of children. As for me, my interest is the safety of the children. I do not view this as a political issue. I view this as a humanitarian issue. I assure you, my motives are the highest and best. I want the children protected. So I want to tell you some of what I witnessed personally at the Pomona Fairplex. I saw vulnerable indigenous children from Guatemala who speak Mayan dialects and cannot speak Spanish. That means they cannot ask for help in English.
And they like, look, that's the perfect thing. That's the perfect crime to capture people who aren't knowledgeable, who can't explain. That's like, man, that's like dealing and having a relationship and you dating out of your race and you go around their family and somebody shady. You don't even understand or know what's going on. You don't know if only way you could tell is the tone, you know? So you don't know you don't know if your life is in jeopardy or not. All you can do is trust the fact that you fucking this person and you believe in your heart and soul that they would not do anything to put you in harm's way. Well, they believed that with these government people. They thought that these people was going to help them, even though they were illegally coming over here. And see, look, I don't mean to sound so harsh, right? But I am a fair person. And in the end of the day, this is what happens when you fucking doing shit you ain't got no fucking business doing. Okay, yes, we're supposed to be free beings and we're not supposed to have limitations on anything, right? But we do. So since we do, and this is how everybody agreed to live, then that means we all agree to go by the rules and regulations. So that means that your ass ain't had no business crossing that fucking border. But you crossed the border with your fucking babies. You gave somebody your fucking children. Some of them just gave up the children because they just. You got to think about it. They think like niggas too. They are niggas. They just like. All right. So, and I would. That's a poor example because crackers do the same shit. You feel me? But some of them gave up their children so that they could start all over. They gave not one flying fuck. How you just gonna send your fucking children? Praying to God, hoping what? You had no business crossing the border. Number one. So the parents are going to be accountable for, you know, responsible for what's going on as well. So not only should she be sitting here talking about what the government doing, she need to be talking about the parents. That's why I'm glad I don't have no children. Because if I was to have a child, I don't what birth certificate. I'm not signing a motherfucking thing. Because if I sign that, then that means they give you the okay to come up in my house and do what the fuck you want to do. But if I have a child, so that ain't going to happen. Not if I had one out of my motherfucking body. So, but I ain't trying to have none, so we good here, okay? Cause that ain't going down like that. Not this lifetime. Oh, hell to the Lizzo. My children, they come back down here and reincarnate and all that into animals, not fucking beings. So that's just that. And I said that because I took a photo in the sun of my baby Royal, the first one, the black one, and she had a purple aura over her. So that was kind of that blew my mind. And I wasn't even thinking to take a photo of it, but I'm gonna do it again because maybe I was just high. So if it's there, it's gonna show up again. So we'll see. But I'm gonna be taking pictures of it over soon. But I could tell by the conversations I be having. And plus, she be trying to talk. She be saying shit in the conversation and everything. But yeah. So let me play this some more.
They cannot ask for help in Spanish. They become captives of their sponsors. I have sat with case managers as they've cried to tell me the horror of what has happened to children as they.
And that's what they were saying too. So the fuck what? These motherfuckers should have gave up their fucking goddamn children. I heard the word goddamn.
Make
that sounds like somebody old cursing right there.
To this country.
God damn it.
I saw apartment buildings where 20, 30, and 40 unaccompanied minors have been released. I saw sponsors trying to simultaneously sponsor children from multiple ORR sites at one time. I saw sponsors using multiple addresses to obtain sponsorships of children. And I saw numerous cases of children in debt bondage.
And he keep fumbling with his fucking self, like something ain't right. I'm sorry, he doing too much over there. Like shit like that get my attention. Like why the fuck you keep flicking and moving the fuck around? I mean, what are you, security? I mean, what is he? Somebody that's following her, or she don't know that's going to be following her? And trust me, if she a whistleblower, they already sitting next to her ass. She just don't know, you know. He's too frigidly for me, you know. Because if I was there, I would have just started looking at him like he's the suspect. Because bitch, you moving too much, And people normally, I don't know, and he's too worried about how the fuck he look on camera. Well, I'm here to say, you look like shit. You're ugly. You're bald. You got that little swoop going over and shit. You look like you touch children or look at little fucking girls and shit like that. He looks like a pedophile. And let me tell you something. You got to understand, a pedophile, you get some pedophiles because there's levels to everything, right? And a pedophile will start looking before they actually touch. You got to look at what you like before you touch it. That's like when you're in the store, you see something, you'll look at it and then you'll touch it and grab it, right? Well, that's like that's like with anything else in fucking life, not just because something on the fucking counter. You see a male or a female, you know, you look at them, you like it, and then you reach out and you touch. Whether you're touching them through a phone call, touching their hand, their shoulders, you know, but you're touching. So it starts with a look, and he looks like the type that, you know. See, one thing about crackers, I could see them really, really good. That's how I started with my gift. When I say started with my gift, meaning they were my patients. They were my experiment.
And the child
You
knew
know,
they had to stay
I
with the
would observe them because it was so clear with them. It was, you know, it was harder for me to read when I first started, you know, knowing that I had the ability. I, you know, I just, I just seen it so vividly in white people crackers, but I couldn't really see it in black people and Asians. They kind of hard, but they not as hard. So I'm gonna be studying them soon too, you know. But I see them enough to know, you know, that they shady as fuck too. Yeah, drop your ass out. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'll be watching them too, studying them too. Like these motherfuckers ain't innocent. Fuck what color
sponsor
you
until
are.
the debt was paid. Realizing that we were not offering the children
Until the debt is paid. Like pay your own fucking debt. You take your ass there and do the fucking work. What the fuck is you sending a child for to pay what debt, bitch? What fucking debt? So fucking rude. I'm proud of her
the American dream,
for
but
fighting.
instead putting them in modern day slavery with wicked overlords was a terrible revelation. A terrible revelation. These children are a captive victim population with no access to law enforcement or knowledge of their rights. They are extorted, abused, neglected. And that is why I blew the whistle in 2021. I witnessed firsthand the horrors of child trafficking and exploitation. My life will never be the same after what I saw. But I have hope because I'm counting on you. It's my hope that you'll take action to end this crisis, to safeguard the lives of these vulnerable children. People have asked me, you know, what can be done? What would you suggest? Well, first, I think HHS's #1 priority is oversight. They must commit to oversight, transparency, and accountability. If I could wave a magic wand, this, I believe, could be quickly solved by experts in the IG community. There is a Pandemic Analytics Center of Excellence, or the PACE, as we call it. I believe if data analysts at the PACE could look at the data, children could be rescued, criminals could be prosecuted. If the PACE had access to this data, it shows where the children are and who has them. I think also we need to change the culture of speed over safety. Speed is the wrong performance measure when dealing with children. We need to revamp the vetting process of sponsors and have case managers who have investigative backgrounds, data analytics backgrounds, some certified fraud examiners. And I think we need to reimagine a system where the sponsor is the accountable party. Sponsors should be required to report to ORR.
And I agree. Why aren't they doing that anyway? The fuck is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? These ain't fucking chihuahuas and shit. These fucking babies. The fuck is you doing? Children. Well, they all babies, goddammit. You know, you're younger than me, you're a damn baby. Yeah. Even if you're a day old, younger, you know, you're a baby to me. You know, that's a good thing because that's respect from coming from me. This is crazy.
And lastly, stop retaliating against whistleblowers. Stop
Look, and she gonna
retaliating.
laugh. Look. What is so funny? Even though they're not gonna stop doing that, they're gonna always come after whistleblowers.
Against the people who are trying to tell the truth to save the children. As it is written, a wise man listens to advice while a fool continues in his folly. And HHS needs to be wise
That
to
bitch a
care for these
fool. Look how
children.
her fucking hair
Thank you
look
very much. Your
out
time's
there, looking
expired.
like a fucking. And look, he
Can't
laughing.
go.
Did you see
Do
his face at the end? Hold on, let me rewind
this
this.
to
Hold
clear
up.
out stuck
They
poop
trying to be.
fast.
They trying.
Fiber helps you poop, right? Nope.
Like, what's up with these shit videos? Let me like that. Hold up. Look at his smile on his
Needs
face.
to be wise to care for these
Look at
children.
the smile on his face.
Thank you very much. Your time's expired.
Look, and your time's expired. Look like he got shit stains in
Be
his
wise
drawers.
to care for these children.
Thank you very much. Your time's.
Look at his fucking dumbass face. And your time is. How can you put a time on innocent people? How is it a time for that? It should be. It's no time on that. Innocent souls. Like y'all some sick ass people. He looks sick, bitch. Like, ooh boy, ooh, I tell you, boy, I tell you, oh man. All I'm gonna say is, if murder was legal, I still wouldn't do it. But you know, in another lifetime, you know, ooh, at 211, how about that? Look at that. I got screenshot that. Oh no, I'm gonna play that. Yeah, boy. 211. Yes, I would do it. I ain't burped, so I guess God's. But look, hey, that don't always mean I'm, not telling the truth when I don't burp. It's just it's just what God interested in. The rest is on me. I'm able to be free and do whatever. And I ain't doing much. I ain't got time. I ain't trying to break no laws. No, I ain't got time for that. Y'all had y'all little fun with y'all shit now. But I'll be living eternity with my own rules. And we'll all be free. So I could wait. Don't worry. As long as y'all motherfuckers ain't coming, and that means the evil ones, I don't give a damn. Shit is worth the wait. Anyway, I just wanted to share these little weird ass people, and congratulations to the the uh the former HHS worker / whistleblower. Congrats to her for that. Thank you so much for that. You know, I call covering over her life, and she may be untouched. Like for now, she's probably okay. But the moment we start standing up and fighting against that, then I believe that that's when they'll probably try. If they think she could take an impact, you know, give an impact on the world about that, then they probably would try to harm her. Other than that, they probably like no one's listening. People don't want to take care of their goddamn kids anyway. Like that's crazy. Anyway, I just was a little disturbed about that. I instantly reacted. I didn't let it soak in, so that will help me not cry. that don't make sense to y'all, I know. But trust me, you're not me. But the way I did this, I had to do it like this. If I would have waited and all of that, I would have been building up emotions for it. So that's what I just noticed just now. Wow. See, I always learn stuff about myself. Man, look, I ain't got time to be getting to know nobody. You feel me? Not writing names down. Damn, I be wondering like when I'm gonna be able to date. I seen 5 more years. That's a long motherfucking time. Oh man, I don't know. I just haven't found anything I like. But God said no. I know God gonna get jealous. God always get jealous when I'm with somebody. Always been that way. Anyway, what you say? A wifey. Ow. Oh man, I love it. Anyway, yeah. So what is life without love and laughter? Even you gotta hug yourself. Hey, mama, hug somebody. Hug your puppy. Hey, everybody. He can sleep. He got his head in between the covers. Once he get on them pillows, come here, mama. You don't want to say hi to the people? Say, ruff. Say, ruff. Say hello. You don't want to say hello to the people? Say, ruff, ruff. Say, ruff, 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 ruff. No, not kiss me in my mouth. Oh, Lord. My babies be going in my mouth, boy. I be like, what in the hell is wrong with my animal? What is wrong with my... Stop it. What is wrong with my animal? Mwah. I love it. No, he like, bitch, I want to kiss too. What's up, Snickers? Yeah, mwah. You want to kiss too? Yo, my dogs is funny. It's like they be jealous for of each other. I gotta say, hey everybody. I can't call nobody by their name, and when I'm rubbing one, the other one looking like, what are you doing? So I gotta use both hands, and then one want to make sure I got both hands on the other. Like it's so crazy. Royal do that the most. She want to see both of my hands. Yo, these dogs are so funny. They get their first groom on this week coming up. Yeah, y'all first haircut. Um, I can't wait. I'm excited because Snickers, he always had hair in his face, and his hair is so cute though. I love that little crinkly hair on him, but it's getting hot. Yeah, so we're gonna let it grow. But I like his shag. That's for the dog lovers. How many dog lovers out there? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, but feed the oxytocin in your brain. Rub your animals, yang. Yang, everybody. Yang, everybody. You hear those? Yang, everybody. Mwah. Yang, everybody. And they want to bite. Like, I don't understand. I rub them and they get to biting. That's what I do. I like a person not get to beat on them. It's like, no, stop. Not beating on them like that, but picking with them. Don't stand over me like that. Get up here. Yeah, don't be doing that shit, bitch. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, trying to hump on my butt, boy. You better get the fuck. Yo, it's so funny. Stop. Yo, that's so funny. My dogs is funny as hell. Yeah, I don't let him lay on me certain ways. Like her, I will because she's small. She's only 5 pounds. But this nigga 10 pounds. Nigga, you don't get to lay on me certain ways. You know? But anyway, um, what else? Oh, be strong. Just you gotta have faith. You gotta hang in there. You gotta stop. You gotta speak over yourself. You gotta you gotta be your number one cheerleader. I'm serious, like man, it's like it's hard. I admit it's hard, but when you've done it so many times and when you always doing it, it becomes effortless, you know. So, oh yeah, I said it, y'all. I said that's smooth. I said fuck it. That sound kind of alright. I ain't going to add the other part to it effortlessly. I'm learning. I'm learning. But sometimes my tongue won't let me say certain stuff. I be like, I don't know. It'd be funny though. But I be having fun learning. I think you should try that too. Don't be so serious. That shit is stressful. You fuck around. Like it just does something to your brain. It doesn't feel good. You know. I get stressed out trying to learn something. But I learn better. I'm a visual individual. You know, like show me hands on. You know, I'll get it. You know, it don't take me long. You know, some stuff I don't know. It's like some stuff that's hard for other people is like easy for me. But what's easy for y'all, it's like so hard for me. Like I don't understand that. Like I'm like, what? They be like, girl, that's easy. I'm looking like, no, bitch, it ain't. And they say that to me, like, and I'm like, it's just real weird, but it is what it is, you know. What else, you guys? I missed you guys already. Let me see. Oh, shout outs to my angels that been helping out. Ah, yeah, sending some energy. Boom, 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 boom. Blowing it your way. Yes, blowing it your way. I'm grateful. I really am grateful for you guys. Um, yeah, I was just thinking about something, but I just can't let nobody know. I just can't. I gotta protect y'all. you know. But hey, thank you for my haters. Once again, y'all witches and warlocks and whatever gurus or whatever, wise, whatever, you know, whatever. Thank you for um, for your hateful energy coming towards me. Once again, I want to thank you for that. You know, and it showed me where I have to work, what I have to work on. And my cousin was like, "Yeah," she's so funny. Like, I love you. You're my cousin. It's so funny, That is my motherfucking her dog, boy. I tell you, boy. Right guy. But I was like, yeah, I have to work on my trust. I have to work on trust. I don't trust a motherfucking soul. That is. Like, I trust nobody. Like, I can't name one person I trust. Like, literally. So why not start off with Carol? So I'm gonna work on my trust, learn how to trust her a little bit more. Because I'm realizing that things that are being missing, somebody else is taking that, and they're trying to start confusion between her and I, which ain't gonna work because we're both aware. So as long as we're both aware of that, we're okay. So check us, checkmate, try me. So yeah, what else? Just stay safe. Just I don't know, y'all just man. I just feel like y'all parents need to stop dumping y'all children on people and take care of your fucking children. If you don't want to get pregnant, then stop fucking raw. I know you might be allergic to latex, because I know I am, you know, and it's other ways. You can still use, well, you gotta take, Benadryl, you gotta wash as soon as you get done. So it's things that you can do, and still use the latex. My dog sneezed when I said that. But yeah, just pick your partners wisely. Like, it's no excuse this, There's no excuse. Like, you guys just gotta do better. Like, I'm overprotective over anything that's in my circle. It could be a dog, it could be a cat. I don't give a fuck. It could be my homie. I don't care. I'm going to be overprotective. That's just me. And I guess that's that Leo. So I don't know. That lion. But yeah, mama, come in. Come in. Oh girl. Oh, thank you for the kiss. But you guys gotta put up with your own children. You have to. It's like it's like you don't want to put up with them, you don't want to put up with yourself. I mean, or the person that you're with, because they are y'all. You know, you can't pick what's this and what's that. You know, oh no, they do this, that's me. Like, get the fuck out of here. No, they had their own DNA, their own little side thing that God gives them, us, and then we have what the parents give us. So yeah, and I think that's when the blood, like the royal blood, come in. Like, I would think that it would come in that way. God didn't tell me that. I would assume it's just a thought. When people say, "Oh, you know how you're royalty, you have royal blood, but your whole family don't," you know. So I guess that strain of DNA that's yours and not a part of them is, where that comes from. If that make any sense. But I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, I just be looking at my family like, how the fuck am I related to these people? Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. You know, on my father's side, I don't really know them. They crackers. You know, and like I said, they like in the politics and all that shit. So, or was I know they was. I know I have a uncle. I think uh, that was I don't know. I know he related to me, but I don't know if he was an uncle or a cousin or whatever on my father's side. And he was the mayor. You know, I mentioned it in a previous video, so if you watch it, you'll find out there. I'm not gonna say it here, but yeah. So that was that. So I don't really know how they are, but I do know that they all had good jobs. They all had a good job, and then some of them turned into drugs. My aunt, like on my father's side, they was addicts, except for one of my aunts, two of them, but one of them was drinking a lot. But one of them, no, yeah, it was just one of them. One of them was on drugs. One, yeah, like on it hard. And the uncle, my only uncle on my father's side, but yeah, but for the most part, yeah, they had good jobs, on their own companies and stuff. But I don't know those people, so. But I do know me enough to know that I wouldn't do that to my child. I would attend to my children. Like I'm overprotective over my fucking dogs. Like what the fuck out of here? So if I'm like that with my dogs, and I've babysitted before, and I was overprotective then. I took care of my goddaughters for like 2 weeks, because they mom, I talked her into turning herself in. They kicking everybody's doors in, even though they wasn't gonna come to my house, and nobody knew where I lived at, because I wasn't type. I'm not the type that let everybody. Oh, I live right here. I ain't into that shit. Like fuck out of here. So nobody really knew where I lived at. All people knew is I was always somewhere. So she seen the neighborhood was good, and I told her like, look, the education they'll learn faster here, and they did it. Because the counties they learn um faster, and more advanced than the city. That's why I always did. That's why I love Upper Darby so much. But yeah, so just just pray or something, like you know, like do something. But this has to stop. 85,000 children missing. Like what the fuck, yo? It's, it should be no excuse. None. None. Pray for the babies. Pray for them. That's all I can say. I know if I get to crying with these children, I ain't gonna stop. Like, that's like, and that's drainful. And I need this energy. So, like I said, if I wouldn't have just did the video right, if I would have waited to do this video, I would be in tears. But I didn't. I just instantly reacted. So I'm reacting out of anger. So that's why. I'm not crying. Thank God for anger, right? Shout outs to anger. So let me stop. No shout outs to Edgar. No shout outs. I want to joke. But yeah, let me go because my babies, they stop. Snickers. Snickers keep trying to lick my feet. And Royal keep trying to get kisses. Like, these two are, look, she want attention. Yes, put him out, put him out, put him out, put him out. She keeps swinging the little paw. Hey, who did it? Who did it? Look, they looking like, who did it? Who did it? They know I'm not. They know I'm saying somebody in trouble. And they looking like, what? They've been good, boy. They've been good all week. Since that, I got the Snickers. He doo-dooed on the floor. I was so hurt. I was so mad at that nigga. I was mad. Like, what are you doing, yo? What the fuck? I don't understand. That's all right. When I send their ass to training, they're gonna be mad because they're gonna feel like Kunta Kinte. I'm trying not to do that. You know, I'm letting them try to beat them. But doing that shit. Yes, mama. Yes, yes, yes. Well, rub my back. Rub me. You want me to rub you? You rub my back. Rub me. Rub my leg. No, no kiss. Rub my leg. Rub my shoulder. You feel me? She like, bitch, rub me right now. Hit me in my lip. They be beating me up, y'all. I tell you, we be tearing each other up in here. It's so funny. They be cute though. But anyway, let me get on up out of here. Y'all stay safe. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Deuces. Yo.